Sam, people are asking me, Sam, when can I get hard and play hardcore WoW? When? Well, to answer the first part of that question, that's completely up to you. That's a bodily function. You take care of what you got to take care of. Come super rare on me, yeah. Yeah, super rare come will be happening because when can you go live? Well, Hardcore Realms will be live starting at 6 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Now, depending on where you are in the world, that is different. It's going to be a simul launch, so everyone's getting hardcore WoW at the same time. 3 p.m. starting in LA. For me, it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You know, you head over to the Brits, you got 11 p.m., Paris 12 a.m., Moscow 1 a.m. It's heading through the night, and then, of course, my fans out there in Australia, you Sydney people out there, 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. So heading across, oh, how could I forget the South American, 7 p.m. as well. So be ready for it. Again, name reservations, all that stuff wasn't allowed to happen. So you want to get your name, you want to get the name that you've been wanting to get, you got to get online at this time when servers go live. Get in there and get your shit locked in, pick your server, and do what you got to do. Hardcore Classic. The starting zones are probably going to be pure insanity. And it's exciting, and I can't wait. Moving on. Hardcore leveling tier list. So Hardcore WoW launches, yes, we know, globally, starting today. This tier list was created to show where each class ranks in terms of how easy it is, you know, to level it up and get it through the 1 to 60 journey. And here it is. We got S tier, Mage, Paladin, and Rogue. A tier, Hunter, Warlock, Druid. B tier, we got Priest and Shaman, and then of course C, we have the Warrior. Now I totally agree with Warrior. It does belong. It is the hardest by far to play. Warrior is very gear dependent, so it's going to start out at the most difficult possible, right? I mean, you're going to have to melee everything down. You're going to have to worry about pulling mobs. Warrior is not for the faint of heart. Let's just say that. Priest and Shaman being where they are, I kind of agree with this. Priest can bubble and heal a little bit, so I would probably put Priest a little bit ahead of Shaman. You know, Shaman might have their slow totems and stuff, so there is something to be said for these, but I kind of agree with this. Now, where I disagree is S and A. I don't see how Warlock is not S tier. Warlock is essentially a mage with health stones and a pet. I don't see how Warlock is A tier and Mage is S tier. I would actually probably flip Warlock and Mage. Even Hunter. I'd flip Hunter and Rogue. Because Hunter also has the pet. They have things like, you know, all their traps and everything. I don't see how Hunter is not S tier. I feel like Warlock and Hunter should indeed be S tier. Flip it with Mage and Rogue. Paladin, now the one thing about Paladin that I will say is, one thing that I always felt like made him S tier was Bubble Hearth. And Bubble Hearth is disabled on the official Classic servers. That's right, you will not be able to click on your Hearthstone while bubbled. So, I don't know whether that takes him down or not. I'm willing to leave him still at S tier. But like I said, for me, you gotta move Hunter and Warlock up, and you gotta move Mage and Rogue down to A tier. Not saying they're hard to use, but that's my only gripe with this list here. Locks are slow, they are, but they're high damage. They have a pet that can take aggro, and they have health stones. Not to mention they can also port everywhere. Fucking summon people, do all kinds of shit. So that's it for the tier list. Not bad all in all. Obviously, Warrior is the hardest. Now, Sam, how do I get started? What do I do? What am I going to spec into? Well, honestly, WoW had put together a great article. A hardcore WoW leveling guide. This is the mage specific one, but they have every single class. Every single class and every single spec. I'm going to link this in chat for you guys so you can read up and inform yourselves. I'll also link this below the YouTube video when I post this. This basically gives you a guide on every class. Now, I was in the mage one because that's what I plan to play, and I was just going to show you guys as an example here. But it'll go into, you know, introduction into your class. It'll show you every spec. Now, not just the most optimal one, but it'll show you every spec, basically spec'd and using the points in a way that'll allow you to survive. These are all these specs are based on survivability. Every point is being put into something that'll help you to survive, if it can be used to survive. Frost Mage is obviously the best for Mage, but I'm going Fire. I'm going balls to the wall. I ain't gonna puss out and try to Frost Nova my way through everything. I'm going Glass Cannon 0 to 60. Yeah, I'm going full damage, full Fire Mage. I'm going with the big pump build, and I'm going to do it this way, and it's going to be entertaining, let me tell you, because I'm going to have to blast shit down before it gets to me. Obviously, the other choices are Arcane. Most people will be going Frost if they go Mage. Again, this article gives you every single class, breaks down everything. It even gives you an overview of hardcore WoW and tips and tricks. This is a great article to check out if you haven't already. And again, I will link it below the video for anybody who's interested. Hardcore WoW, guys, it's exciting. It's exciting. It is, and it's going to be a world event. I guarantee it's going to be top on Twitch, all over the place. And we're still waiting to see. Blizzard might be announcing Twitch drops today. Now, as of the time of making this stream and going live and putting this video on YouTube, I haven't seen it yet. But I do expect some type of Twitch drop to be happening. We'll find out, I guess, before hardcore servers go live. But again, check your time, check yourself before you wreck yourself, and get ready. Because this shit's going global. Over, under, Sam dies before level 10. No shot. No shot.